So here's a close-up of the eye makeup. I have outer lashes only, a glitter crease, a smoked out wing, high cheekbone blush and contour, and a very nude lip. Skin that is like semi-matte, glowy, dewy, long-lasting. I used a really good primer, a Lumi Glow foundation, and this is the look. So we're gonna jump right into it. All right, I'm so excited for this Drugstore Glam. I'm feeling inspired all over again. I hope this video is not gonna be too long. So I have a sponsored video coming up where I am gonna talk about how I am getting a makeup certified online. I'm gonna become a certified makeup artist. I think I told you guys I'm gonna do a friend's wedding makeup, and I was a little nervous about it, and I feel a lot better now that I'm taking this course because I'm learning like all kinds of things about like sanitation and just all kinds of things about face shape, eye shape, colors. It's the best course. They go into all kinds of details about like eye shapes and all kinds of things, and I'm so excited to talk about it. I have a video coming up. And I'm so excited to finally be certified. Not only when you get certified, you also get a makeup discount card. It's like a makeup pro card. So you get discounted makeup. And I love learning. I'm a nurse and nurses are always learning. And this is something that I get to study that I'm like passionate about, which is makeup. So I cannot wait to share that whole journey with you. It is the Online Makeup Academy, and I've already started the course. I'm taking it while working, so I'm only taking it in like little pieces and like making notes and everything. So I'm gonna show you a makeup tutorial. I'm just feeling super, super inspired. I took a few courses this morning, and I wanna do an all drugstore makeup tutorial from zero to full glam. Currently don't have a drugstore concealer. This is all drugstore, but I am gonna have to use my higher end concealer. So I already did spot concealing with my NARS over my face while I was talking to you. And I'm gonna go in with the Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer. This is in the shade 2.5C. This is so good. I love the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation, but this is a drugstore tutorial, and I'm sorry. This is going to be the only high-end product, but I will conceal my eye veins. This is going to be the base for my eyeshadow, and move fast because this does dry fast. So I'm just going to take an eyeshadow brush and just blend, not eyeshadow brush, a concealer brush, and blend. And I also like to make them meet in the middle just because it does look better that way because it dries down. Just conceal my eye veins. I have very, very veiny eye veins. And I hope this video is not too long. I mean, like, I don't like editing super long videos, and I know like people don't watch the whole thing. So I am gonna try and make this as quick as possible. So after that, I'm gonna set that with the L'Oreal Infallible Blur Perfection. So I just bought this. This is like my first time trying this out, but I've heard so many good things and I've been dying to try it. I love when you can find a really good drugstore setting powder. The Maybelline Fit Me one is also really, really good. So I want to do this before the concealer creases. And I have here an L'Oreal A14. So I will have all the products linked below, and I'm just going to set this like that. It's actually so nice now that YouTube lets you link all the products like directly on your video, but I also will have them linked down in the description. And look how flawless the eyeshadow base is. So I like to rub and get rid of whatever concealer ends up down here because I don't want thick layers, especially in these areas where everything is super, yeah, because those are like the very sensitive eye wrinkled areas where product can crease real easy. And the two eyeshadow palettes I will be using is the Jason Wu Euphoria palette. To me, is like the perfect bridal, natural bridal palette. So pretty. These shimmers are stunning. These warm brown tones. And also the Going Coconuts by ColourPop. I mean, ColourPop has some of the most iconic, affordable eyeshadow palettes. I have my Catrice eyeshadow tape. So this is a little bit old. I'm not sure how sticky it's gonna be, but I do want to follow my natural line. I learned this in Makeup Academy. Follow your natural line. Alt like that. So that one looks pretty good. And now I'm gonna do the other one. I try and get them to match, and I think they look like they match. Yeah, they match pretty well actually. So now I feel like I feel like my bottom lid is like taped down. It's actually very uncomfortable, but I want the precise line. I am going to go in with the Jason Wu palette. I first want to go in with this second shade right here as a crease shade. And I'm gonna go in with a fluffy blending brush. So this is a brand on Amazon. It's called Jizzle. And I'm just gonna take this second shade right here, which you can use any eyeshadow. You do not have to use these eyeshadow palettes. And also, my eye shape is different than yours, so you might need a smaller brush for crease blending, but for me, this is the kind of style brush I would use. So make sure you're keeping in mind about your eye shape. So I'm gonna take and I'm gonna blend this above my crease like that. So I want a nice defined warm crease. And these Jason Wu eyeshadows are so nice. They blend beautifully. You used to be able to get these at Target, but they stopped selling at Target, and I honestly don't know why. But that's where I got mine. And I just want this really nice, just natural, warm crease. I mean, look how easy it's blending. Blending like a dream. And then every now and then you're gonna look straight ahead and just make sure you're staying above your crease. So after that, I want like a smaller blending brush, which another brush like this. They don't have numbers, but it's pointed and dome like that. Take the shade next to it, which is just a little bit darker. When you load up your brush, tap off. Don't forget, keep in mind your eye shape and keep in mind what size brush you would need for this. And then I'm just going to blend this out here, defining my outer V. So I'm just building up the outer V area. And then I'm just gonna drag it ever so lightly up here on my upper crease. Okay. So now I want to dip into the Going Coconuts palette, and I just want to take like a flatter brush like this. This is a Sigma E54, so it's flat like that. And I want to go in with this lighter shade right here, the shade Shredded. And I'm going to put that here to like brighten. Keeping it below your crease because you want to bring this part of your eyelid forward and keep that dimension. And I always like one eye more, and I like this one more right now. So now I am gonna go in with this shimmer right here, this one. My finger So this finger has a bruise, and this finger also, I bruised them. I had these glue-on nails and my fingers underneath them bruised. So that's why this finger looks a little weird, but I'm gonna go in with that shade right there, that shimmer. My finger, you could take a brush, but I prefer to use my finger for this. And I'm gonna tap this in here and bring it not all the way over, but like halfway. And later I might bring this up onto my crease just a little bit. So there, you have a very like, you know, effortless, glittery eyeshadow look. This is my Ariel A18. It looks like that. And I'm going to line across here with just eyeshadow. I'm gonna use this darkest brown shade right here. So I load up my brush and I'm gonna take it here and I am going to kind of create a wing, but I'm also gonna bring this over here onto so it's like a brown, smoky, like that, and I'm just bringing it, you know, over almost like right where the iris begins. Brow. Oh, this is a pencil by the brand Palladio. They are on Amazon, and this is in the shade Black Brown. And Palladio Black Brown, it's on Amazon. I'm going to kind of create a wing here. And then I'm just gonna kind of put that there, and then I'm gonna take a eyeliner brush. This is by Formless Beauty, and I am just going to smear this out and kind of blend it. My fear is these aren't gonna match when I take this off because they look like they're matching now. And then I'm gonna go back over that with that Ariel brush and that brown shade and just kind of set it, you know? This brush and just kind of blend it. You know, I don't want it to be like a super harsh situation going on here. And now I'm just gonna take away this one and just see what, oh, that looks nice. That looks good. Yes, they worked. So it's just like a little smoked out area. Oh my gosh, I love the way this looks. I love it. Okay, I don't know if I need some more shimmer or if I should just keep it like that. I think I'm just gonna take a little bit of this one. It's like really oily. And just put a little bit here. And honestly, I don't think I should have done that, but it is what it is now. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep it like this. It's more glittery than shimmery, but I will take it. So that is the eyes. Now we're gonna go on to the face. So I have here the Maybelline Grippy Primer. This is a newer product and I love this. It is so grippy and I think it works so well. And I have say like normal skin but leans more oily, and this like works so well. It makes me super shiny and it like truly holds on to your makeup like glue. So for color correcting, something I learned in my Makeup Academy, online Makeup Academy class, is you want to do a little bit of like orange peachy shades. So this is a super affordable Essence color correcting concealer, and this is in the shade Light. And it's this really pretty peachy concealer. It's perfect for color correcting. And it's like light pink, peachy shade. And look how easy it blends out. Like it blends out truly like butter. And I think it does a good job covering up dark circles underneath makeup. So I like to put this on first before I put like any foundation on, because I gotta be really careful over there. Yeah, and it's super affordable and it's literally like the creamiest concealer. And then I'm gonna do my foundation. So I decided I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline. This is the 30 Hour Wear Lumi Matte Foundation. I have a little short with this and I have a full-on review. Other makeup that was runner-up was the L'Oreal Lumi Leg Glow Tint. It's just way too dark for me right now. Just not tan enough for it, but the Maybelline, or I'm sorry, this was the L'Oreal tint. This is the Milani Conceal Perfect. This is so good. This is a skin tint stick. And then I almost use the e.l.f. Soft Glam because this is super affordable, super amazing foundation. The iconic Maybelline Superstay 24-hour serum, so good. The L'Oreal 24-hour infallible. This is like ride or die. I love this so much. It's so good. Like when I go on a trip and I'm not sure how the weather's gonna be, if I pack this, I'll use it because it's just amazing. The Catrice HD, this one is so good. So out of all of these, I decided to use the Maybelline 30 Hour Lumi Matte Foundation. This is newer, really dark, so I'm gonna bronze my neck because I live in Florida. I'm not tan right now. I will be, so I bought these foundations and shades that are a little too dark for me right now, and my makeup always looks better when I use the darker shades. So I am bronzing my neck so that way they match. So the Maybelline Lumi Matte Foundation, the shade 128. Should get really good. Put a pump or two in the back of my hand, and then I'm gonna tap it in. Definitely too dark for me right now, but it is what it is. I'll be tanner, and I got concealer, so. And I'm gonna take my Ariel foundation brush and kind of blend it in. Gorgeous, luminous second skin. I have a full review of this foundation on my channel as well. I'm gonna go up here, get my forehead real good. I mean, like, look at that. Like, it looked super, super dark, but it just blends into this gorgeous second skin. And I'm gonna put like some bronzer and concealer on and make this like perfect, but so I'm just gonna go over any areas I think that need a little bit more coverage. And notice how I kind of avoid my under eye area because I'm gonna be going with some concealer. I just don't want so many layers in that area. So some other things I learned in my online makeup academy, so I'm not certified yet, but I am gonna wear that title so proudly because I love makeup. I love now that I have taken a course about makeup, taking a course about makeup and like how to keep your makeup clean, you know, clean techniques, application. I'm just super excited to finally like be certified. So I am now going to use the Physicians Formula contour stick. So I have an Instagram and I post videos, like little tutorials and reviews, and Physicians Formula posted my video and I was so excited about it. So I'm bringing up my contour here and I'm actually going to do a little something different here. So you want to do like an oval shape. So let's see, I want to blend out my cream contour. So I have my BK Beauty brush. This is the BK Beauty 1 116. It's my favorite brush to blend out bronzer. So I don't like to go back and forth. Stopped recording, but it blended out really nice because I'm using tapping motions. So let me show you over here. Sometimes on the forehead though, I've got to go a little harder, but tapping motions and it just blends right out like a dream. Let's blend up into the hairline. This formula is so amazing. So what we're doing is creating an oval shape with the bronzer. And then for my nose contour, I really like this Essence contouring stick. This is the Duo stick in the shade Fair. So I got this on Amazon. It's like $5 and I love how it contours my nose with this like gray brown tones. Like you can see it, but it's not super harsh. So I'm just gonna try to do one of those like fancier contours. There we go, a little bit of nose contour. And then I'm gonna go with cream blush. So I've been loving this L'Oreal Lumi. This is in the shade Dewy Pink. It's one of my most favorite drugstore affordable blushes. Sometimes just a little bit goes a long way. This is like a total dupe for Rare Beauty. And I'm gonna go in with my BK Beauty 113 and I'm just gonna pat it in like this. Make sure it's evenly distributed on the brush. And I'm gonna keep this actually high. I'm gonna do a little bit of a lifted look today and put my blush really high up. Like look how pretty that is. I love this shade, keeping it high on my cheekbones. Trying something a little bit newer. Usually I keep mine pretty low. I'm trying a more lifted look. And then just a tad bit on my nose, nothing crazy. And then I like to always tap some up here as well. Nothing super crazy. All right, so now it is time for concealer. So because we want to create that oval shape, we're gonna put some like this, like a water fountain on our forehead, and then really bright inner corner. And I'm gonna bring it up to like here on my nose. So I'm learning like new techniques, so I'm gonna try a few things. We'll do that one there. I definitely wanna bring my chin forward and my lip. So I'm gonna blend these out for now because this is a fast drying formula. I want this to be like pretty close to the brow. The center of the face to lift. Tapping motions. It's blending out pretty nice actually. And now we're gonna do concealer here. This is where you make the crazy faces. Go beside my nose, underneath here, lift it up here. I'm just gonna tap up here, but I don't want to go too crazy. And now I'm gonna go with my L'Oreal setting powder. So first I want to go in on a fluffy brush. And I want to do it before it starts creasing. So far, I'm really liking this powder. Really, really like this powder. And then I go up here and set this area as well. And on my nose. All right, and I'm gonna go everywhere. So the secret to being able to put powder everywhere, it's because you're gonna use a bunch of setting spray. It's gonna bring all the life and dew back into your face. And like, really don't be scared of powder. Because if you don't set your cream products, your makeup will never last. So I'm setting everything here with powder. I love this L'Oreal powder. They were not lying. All the reviews that I read before I purchased this were saying it was amazing, and it is. So I'm gonna do my brows last, but setting the whole face. This is a Dibs brush. I love my Dibs brush. See this flawless powdered face. So now we're gonna go over everything with powder products. This is what helps your makeup last. So Maybelline, this is the Silky Matte Sunkissed Bronzer. I love this. I purchased this so many times. It's so good. It's the best drugstore bronzer. So this is this is the L'Oreal Contour Brush shade A 3.2. And I'm going to bronze everywhere we put that contour. And you want to be gentle because you don't really want to move your makeup, and keep this high. And I'm gonna go down my nose as well with this. Because I want to keep that contour. And my bottom lip. And then I'm going to go in with my, this is the MCO Beauty Flawless, blah, blah, blah. The MCO Beauty my gosh. MCO Beauty Miracle Flawless Pressed Powder in the shade Light. So this is supposed to be a dupe for Charlotte Tilbury. I've never used the Charlotte Tilbury powder, but I've heard people say this is better. So I'm not sure if that's legit, but that's just what I heard. So I like to use this for brightening up here. But you gotta be careful because it's super brightening. And then I like to quickly brush it away so it's not super bright, but just enough bright. For blush, I have the Jason Wu blushes. This is in the shade Sweet Pea and the shade Magnolia. And I'm gonna go in with Sweet Pea. Actually, no, I'm gonna go with Magnolia. This is more peachy. And I'm gonna go in with the BK Beauty 112 brush. And I'm going to keep this lifted, bring it just slightly down on my cheeks, but mainly keep it on the sides. I'm trying to play around with how I'm doing my blush. And then I'll tap in some of my nose, some of my forehead, and then I'm gonna go in with a shimmery blush. This is the Essence Pure Nude Baked Blush in the shade Cool Coral, and you guys recommended this to me. I love it. It is so glowy, so I'm also gonna put this on top. I mean, using all these blushes isn't necessary, but I love a good blush mix and a blush that's luminous and lifted. A lot of blush, honestly, it's a lot. A lot. And now I need a highlighter. So this is kind of exciting. I was looking for my drugstore highlighters because I have always been using my higher end ones, and I found those, but I also found my e.l.f. little, what is this called? Finest Fleck. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on as well. So Finest Fleck Champagne Showers. Feels a little dry, but let's see. Didn't really do much, but I love these. I forgot I had them actually. Okay, so now I have here the Revlon Skin Lights highlighter. I have like a full review like of an old school YouTube video using this. I love it. But I also have the Wet n Wild Precise Petals. I feel like everybody has this. And it's like a nice pink shade, but I gotta find my highlighting brush. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the Jizzip highlighting brush. This is super blinding if I remember correctly. Yeah, look at that. And I'm gonna go up here with this. And on my chin, upper lip, and down my nose. So before I do my other makeup, I am going to go ahead and go with my setting spray. So this is the NYX, no, I'm gonna do my bottom lash line. I didn't even do my bottom lash line yet, holy cow. Okay, so back in with this, I'm gonna go with the second shade. And I need a brush like this, blendable, but like flat. And I'm gonna go in with this shade. And I'm gonna blend here. Under my eyelid. So it's a little bit of like a balance of just matte, warm eyeshadow on my bottom lash line for now. And then I'm gonna take this flatter brush. This is a Sigma E15. And I'm actually gonna go with the second darkest shade. And I'm gonna blend this here. Actually, I'm gonna go with the darkest. Sorry, I changed my mind. Darkest shade. And I'm gonna tap that here in the outer half of my lash line. So it's gonna help balance the top and bottom lids. And then I'm gonna take the Dark Espresso by Palladio Beauty and I'm gonna line my bottom waterline. And I'm gonna take my highlighter by Wet n Wild, the little highlighting brush, and I'm gonna highlight my inner corner. And I always like to bring it up, like, depending on your eye shape, I like to bring mine up. And now I'm going to go in with my NYX Marshmallow Setting Spray. And I'm gonna drench my face and then I'm gonna wait a couple seconds and I'm gonna pat it in with a puffer. And do not make facial expressions while you do this or else you will ruin your makeup. And then this is the part that's gonna melt everything together and make it look absolutely flawless. All my drugstore mascaras are expired, so I am just gonna go in with a high-end one. And then I'm gonna do my brows and my lips, but I want this to be drying by the time I do those. But I do have brow gel, so I love this Wet n Wild Omega Stay and the e.l.f. brow gel. I think those are absolutely amazing, but I'm just gonna go with a brow pencil. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. brow gel. I'm gonna do like kind of like a laminated brow. And then I kind of like to take the other side of the brushes and just like really get the brows in their place. So now it's time for lips. So I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. I'm sorry, this is a discontinued lip liner, but oh, actually, wait, I need to exfoliate my lips. So I'm gonna go in with the Palladio lip exfoliator. I love this thing. It's like a watermelon heaven, and it exfoliates your lips. The lip liner I really want to purchase is the NYX. It is natural beige or something, nude beige. It looks so good. And I find myself like not using this because it's discontinued, but I love it, so I'm like, I'm gonna use it for this. All right, and then I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. also discontinued Mikayla lipstick in the shade Puckah Up. It's a gorgeous pale pink shade. It's so creamy. And then I'm gonna go back in with the lip liner. I have the Catrice lip balm or the Milani. This is their nice Keep It Full Glossy Pumping Balm. This Catrice lip balm jam is so good. Like it looks like, oh, it looks like a little kid gloss or something, but the formula of it is so good. But I think I'm gonna go in with this pink shade because I want to add some more like pink to this. Very nude, and then I want to add some of this Wet n Wild highlight to my Cupid's bow and down my nose. All right, so I put, not sure where it stopped filming, but I put a little bit of highlight underneath my brows here. Put some more in my inner corner because this is full glam and we're not stopping. And then I'm gonna do lashes. Ardell sent me this lovely thing of all lashes, and I'm obsessed. I don't know how to use these. I don't know if I like the extensions, but I love their naked lashes. I love their Ardell Mini Wispies, and I have a review of using these. These are like perfect for people who don't want the drama with lash glue. I actually like glue lashes better, but I don't know. It's okay to mix it up. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put these on as well. So I like this tool they sent me. They sent me this tool. It's so much easier than to use the one that comes in the kit. And I'm gonna put them on the outer part here only. All right, I'm gonna go in with the 10s for now. You gotta like hold your lash like this and you're gonna put them right here. All right, I probably should have gone with the 12s, but that's okay. I'm gonna go with another 10. Like, wasn't that so easy? Lift up my lash and then put it right next to it. The only thing I don't like is they're not very reusable. So like once you use them once, that's it. And that's, I think, all I'm gonna do. Isn't that pretty? Or should I do some, I don't know. I don't know. Let's do this side and try and make them like perfectly match. And that's why it's so important to make sure your lashes are dry because they won't stick. Isn't this just like the most simple, fastest way ever to do lashes? And I really should have curled my lashes and I didn't. Which is kind of annoying me, honestly, at the moment. So lashes are on. Just like to like lift the outer part. So bottom lash mascara is on. Alright guys, this is the finished look. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment, and be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more full-on glam tutorials, more affordable makeup tutorials. I really like to hear what you guys like to see. So be sure to comment and like, and I'll see you in my next video.